I used to wake up every morning and force myself into this rigid upload schedule. Like if I didn't post this week, my channel would collapse. It felt just like when I first got into self-improvement. Taking cold showers every day, trying to fix my dopamine by pushing the discipline as hard as possible. But here's the crazy part. After I stopped treating YouTube as a strict routine, everything has changed. So instead of waking up and thinking, what do I have to post? I started wake up and ask myself, what am I inspired to do? And what happened next completely shocked me, not just in views, but in clarity, leads, and quality of my channel. So let me show you exactly what happened after I stopped following my schedule and why it might be the one thing holding your channel from growing too. Most creators and gurus recommend to have an upload schedule because they think that it equals growth. Well, if you upload shit videos every week, don't expect great results, even if you do it consistently. Schedule is great only in the beginning, when you're just getting into this YouTube realm and you're meeting it for the first time, you're experimenting. But once you're consistent, schedule becomes like a cage, because you already in your mind is a YouTuber, is a person that shows up. So why would you do it in specific time if it takes away from you? And for me, uploading felt like obligation, not as an inspiration. And so the only thing that changed when I became flexible. I remember I was uploading 3 times per week, so it was every other day. And I was going to this like networking space to edit my videos. And I was sitting there and I felt really productive, but I felt like I didn't want to edit anymore. I felt like I'm doing this every day and it's like, yes, it's good, but is that really what matters? Is that really brings me the results and the outcome I want? But after I've changed the schedule, after I removed it, my ideas got better because they weren't forced anymore. I wasn't just copying other people's titles. My scripts got deeper because I actually wanted to write them instead of needing to do. My videos felt more me because I was showing up because of my true desire, and I got more leads because the clarity increased and people felt like I'm showing up for them, not for a number or for money. The problem is, everyone thinks that having no schedule equals being lazy, but removing schedule actually made me more productive. Creativity works in cycles. Schedule kills those cycles. And so it reminds me of this guy called Naval Ravikant. He's like a millionaire and he has his own book where he talks about freedom, and I really relate to this. He says that real freedom is doing things when you want to, not when a calendar demands it. And it really got deep into my heart because I thought, is my calendar actually serving me, or am I serving my calendar? And for the long time I was serving it. I was following it, and if something has happened that I didn't plan or I missed the planned thing, I was really overthinking and having this decision fatigue and not knowing what to do. And I like his perspective as well of productivity. He says happiness comes in with productivity. It kicks in when you are inspired to do something. He says he always do, because inspiration comes and goes, motivation comes and goes. Use it to your own advantage. You don't need to be disciplined all the time, especially with YouTube, especially with this creative realm that we do. So here are 4 steps that I follow without not having an upload schedule. Number 1 is only removing the schedule when I am consistent already. So if I would not have a schedule in the beginning of my YouTube journey, it would definitely not benefit me, because it could happen that first of all, my most popular video got 50k views and it's titled I'd uploaded 200 videos and nobody watched. I wouldn't upload these 200 videos without the schedule. That's one. And then also I wouldn't be here because I wouldn't be sure should I upload it or not. I mean, if I wouldn't upload a bunch of the videos, I wouldn't be as committed as I am right now. So if you are still struggling with upload, and I've reviewed like 50 channels and a bunch of people are not consistent or they are just only starting out, this is your constraint. Have an upload schedule in the beginning, but once you're already in intermediate stages, flexibility becomes a multiplier. Now you don't need to follow it. It's just an outline that you can kind of glance. You know, it's like a perfect routine, like a calendar. You can look at it, you can see what you've planned, but you can also move stuff around. Step number 2, my new morning routine. So I'm testing it right now. It starts with 30-minute walk, and for me, the priorities in my life is in business right now. And what I do is I script a video for a 90-minute blog. And what does this work so well? Well, first of all, the 30 minutes in the beginning allows you to think of ideas and allows you to actually become inspired. Especially I like to think about the stories that happened to me yesterday or like a week before, and based on them create my videos. You can also listen to a podcast, you can do a research while walking and taking notes as well. Just pretty much coming up with ideas. And then going to this deeper state where you're just there writing, because writing is absolutely not destructive. It's like a meditation and it's only focusing on one video. So normally what I do is I spend so much time on title and the hook, like 50%, and then 50% of the script, or even more, maybe like 80% of the title and the hook and 20% of the script, because it's so important. If people don't click, they don't watch. So this is how I implemented my routine, and just by me creating those scripts puts me in the state of then wanting to record them. And so that's why I don't need an upload schedule, because I just do it normally out of my own desire. And what I've been doing wrongly is I've been editing as the first thing. And editing doesn't really teaches you much about the psychology of the video, about why people watch and stuff. Editing is just another skill, and I do it later in the day because then I have a free time, and why not to edit? And I don't also edit that much anymore because it's not simply just fun for me. In future I will outsource it, I will find an editor, hire him. This is how I manage my stuff now. I'm more of a creator, not just a machine. Alright, step 3 is like a mindset thing. You behave like a YouTuber, not an editor. Once again, was a big mistake of mine. I've been doing the stuff wrongly, in the wrong order. Your job is ideas, communication, angles, storytelling. Well, the editor's job is just to edit. And so I was actually an editor, not a YouTuber. Not transitions, effects, or fancy cuts, but what is your message? What people get for what they give. And they give their time and attention. And yes, editing is kind of like makes it more entertaining, but they want to get an education, because I'm an educational creator and I hope you are as well. So make sure your education is exceptional. And by exceptional, I mean not the best knowledge and the best research, the best idea and the easy way of understanding it. Just like a child. Don't assume that people are academic geniuses. No. Explain it as to a baby, as to a 3-year-old, so even he can understand, then the video is great. And number 4, upload when idea is ready, when you're sure about the title and the concept of the video. Do not just go and randomly, because you're inspired, do yup on the camera, but actually make sure it's clickable enough so that you don't waste your time on just talking to the camera. I mean, yes, you're learning in the beginning, but we're talking intermediates here. I like this form factor when I know that I spent this time on research and I think the video is purposeful and I spend time on scripting and preparation. I know it's predictable that it will get views. It's like on the stage. Imagine you're standing in front of 100 people, because that's what you're getting, 100 views. So why don't you prepare more? Why don't you make sure that they are entering the right show, right? If you promise to help them lose the weight, make sure you mention in the first seconds, this video is about losing weight, and that you're the right host to listen to, because you also mentioned that you lose weight in the last 90 days, you lose like 5 kilos for your credibility, whatever. Remember me mentioning how I got 50k views video? That's exactly what I'm talking about. And I've been a big promoter of analyzing your own videos, but your gut feeling knows better. You know when the video is gonna go big and when it's not. You know that feeling when you spend time and when it's purposeful and when it's not. And the only difference is that it's not forced and the schedule forces it. That's why I'm so big on not having it right now. That's why I'm giving you the steps and I'm hopefully convincing you to do it. Still, you need to hold yourself accountable, because if you stop posting completely because of the schedule, because the schedule is gone, your channel is gone, your internet persona is gone as well. So if you want accountability, I have this YouTube school that I've created. It's called Tube Polish, where we're improving the channels of ours. So join it, it's free. Click the link below. I'll see you there.